To be honest, I think Lucas is probably too young to understand, but he's very, very young, and to do what he did today, in my opinion, I think he was the fastest. Obviously he didn't get the win, but you must be very happy with the speed.
Yeah, overall the weekend was alright. Let's say even the first moto he missed a little bit to start. He came back when he get to fourth, I think.
Yeah, fourth.
When he make a mistake, he catch the second and third. But I think what I feel that he's so young and he don't have still he's not strong enough to go and fight the big guys. So he just sits there and wait for mistakes. But it's class by class. It's getting more difficult, and you need to stay for yourself. But at the end of the day, Levi was really good. Townley was, and if you look even Townley riding, he was exactly like Ben in back his days.
I thought the same.
And so nice to see. But again, doesn't matter. I can say the age different or whatever, but end of the day, there is a result is a result. But that's it. I don't know. I'm doing from my side all what I can, but Lucas, he wants it so bad. So.
And just on the second moto, I mean, he got the whole shot and it was bye-bye. He checked out at the front. You must have been over the moon to see him pull away.
Yeah, but even we raced this year the ADAC series,
yeah.
And there is same. If once when he get the whole shots, he can sprint. The first 3 laps are really good. He can lay down pretty hot laps, and if he get kind of that zone, he can be pretty good. But end of the day, you need to just take your time, and you even with the second place, you still keep the feet on the ground and do the things what you do best every day, and just enjoy it.
And coming into the weekend, what was your expectations for him? And you must be happy with second overall.
Yes, probably. Okay, in my heart, like I see him riding in the practice days, I knew that there is possible to win, but I never told him this because I don't want to pressure him. And but always the racing is different, and if the track's getting really rough, there is for sure the bigger guys, they have advance. I would say. But at the end of the day, he did a good job, and I'm really happy.
And obviously, some parents that maybe don't know the sport as well as yourself will push their kids very hard from a young age. What do you like with Lucas? Is it for now? Is it just to have fun, go out?
No, I'm pushing that. With me, it's easy. So when he start riding, I didn't want that he will ride. So, but now we are here. I'm full-time mechanic, manager, truck driver, whatever I need to do. And passion what Lucas has is I don't need to push him. My job is to prep the bikes, and he wanna be here. That's his world. And how we communicate with talking with another riders and all, it's so much fun. And how many friends he make. He has friends already all over the world almost, and he's 12, so it's good.
I mean, Lucas for me is the next big thing at 12. Do you remember when you were 12? Do you think you were as good as Lucas is now at his age?
I was actually, when I was young, I was pretty good. It's not a lie that when I was small, I was lazy. I didn't work. I didn't like working hard. But then, when I was 13, I think I broke my back. Then I broke my knee, and I broke my collarbone 3 times in a row. So I was more or less 3 years out. Because 99, I was also 85 European champion. And but then after that went all like downhill, But it is what it is, just enjoy the moment, and tomorrow is a new day, and work from there.
And obviously, when you were a GP rider, things are very different now in terms of the MX. There's a lot more focus on the MX. They race the same weekend as the GPs. I think it's really, really good for the youth. If that had been around when you were around, I think the format now, it probably makes it easier for kids because they're seeing what it takes from such a young age, and they're riding these rough tracks and long motos.
Yeah, for sure. Also, even when I grew up, I grew up, Lucas was saying we start with 65 deepest sand track what we have there in Estonia, you know, and my point was that I'm not gonna help him. I not pick up his bike. I'm not gonna start his bike, and not angry way, you know, just to give him a lesson, you know. I'm not kind of dad who walks around the track and show him lines and whatever, you know. It's all end of the day when you go behind the gate, he's there alone. He need to make his own decisions, and that's it, you know. And I'm kind of that okay. It's next to it. It looks crazy, but if he wants it, he need to show it, and he need to do it. I cannot do it. That's it.
And Lockett this weekend, you must be pretty confident now. I haven't seen him in hardpack, so I'm not sure what he's like in hardpack, but I think he could probably win.
He will be good, I think. Mostly, depends how he gonna be in his head, because there is all those GP teams and all the MXGP stars or whatever, and you feel kind of a little bit pressure from there, because you're also in the paddock, same paddock with them. But end of the day, I think it's again experience. You need to take day by day, race by race, and just enjoy it.
And just on the Leok family, obviously Tanel's got his two sons racing, and you've got your son racing. You just seem to can't get away from the sport, you Leoks. You seem to love it.
Nobody don't understand the family from Leok, so Leoks are everywhere. But
it must be nice to share that experience of racing and now bring the new generation.
That's what we love, what we enjoy, and I think it also shows that where our heart is. You know, it's in racing, and if it's bad days or good days, you need to enjoy it. You know, if you don't enjoy it, nothing can happen. Then okay, it's always good to enjoy if there is a good results, but I try to teach up my kid as like, doesn't matter, man, if you fail or you don't fail, find negatives, find positives, and just go, you know, that's it.
And last question, I have to ask you about it. Your one GP podium was in Northern Ireland, Desert Martin. I was there that day. Can you just go back and to that day and sum it up, how it all felt to stand on that podium? It was a lot of hard work to get there.
Yeah, for sure, hard work, but there is again, you know, I got the off-factory 4-stroke KTM that time, and I could race with the bike last 3 GPs. And the 3rd GP in Ireland, I was on the podium, I was over the moon. I'll never forget that day, even I don't know what year it was, but it was a good day. And I don't know if I remember wrong now, or was that day also Alessi there? Or?
Yeah, well, he did race,
I
it
think
must be.
Yeah. But again, you know, even what I like to say is that if you work hard, the hard work gonna pay off. And even with one podium, you know, if I take back my career, it was a hell of a ride, but I really enjoyed it.
Perfect, thanks very much.
Thanks.